Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Devil in a Blue Dress. And this movie came out in 1995, and it stars Denzel Washington, and it's a crime thriller detective story. And I thought it was good. I liked it. I liked where the story went, and I was with it. I wasn't really bored by it. And I liked that it was set in the 40s, and it did feel like we were in the 40s. I like the characters in this movie. I think that they're very distinct and likable characters. And I liked where the plot went. I enjoyed most of the movie, at least. And there were some side characters in the film that I also kind of liked. And the villains of the movie I thought were handled well. I thought that this movie was well paced for the most part, and I liked the one guy who kept trying to steal people's trees. That was kind of fun. And overall, this movie is pretty solid in my opinion, but my issues with it just come down to with it being a movie that's just good, but it kept reminding me of Chinatown and how much more I enjoyed that movie. And don't get me wrong, this movie isn't a bad experience, but there were points where it kind of reminded me of Chinatown, and I was just thinking to myself, yeah, I enjoyed that movie better, and this just kind of felt like a worse version of Chinatown. And I don't really see myself rewatching this movie. I just don't think that I'll get anything new out of the experience from multiple watches. And there were also a couple of stock sound effects in this movie that were a bit distracting, and that didn't really help. Not that it was like a huge issue with the film, and it didn't happen off that often. It just happened like a couple times, but it was noticeable and kind of distracting. And I thought the performances were great. I thought Denzel Washington did a great job. I thought he fit the role very well, and his character is interesting to watch because he's just getting screwed over by like everybody, and where they take his character is interesting to me. And I don't really have too much else to say about this movie on its own. It's just me comparing it to other movies that I've seen, like Chinatown being one of them. But just as a standalone film, it's good. It's just nothing all that memorable, in my opinion. Like, I don't remember any of the music. There wasn't really a whole lot of things going on in this movie, visually speaking. Not that it was a poorly shot film, it's just there's nothing that stands out in my opinion. I do think that conceptually they do a good job with this movie, and like just the concept alone, just to focus on a guy trying to figure out what's going on, and it's a fun detective story. And if you're into those types of movies, then I would recommend it. It's a good movie. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It's solid. It's just there's a bunch of other movies I've seen in my life that I like a lot better, which is why I think it's good, but not a film that I will ever revisit, if that makes sense. Like, not every movie that I think is good is a film that I'm willing to revisit, or at least not immediately. Maybe once every 5 to 10 years, but that's about it. So definitely check this movie out whenever you get the chance. And with all that being said, I'm going to give Devil in a Blue Dress a 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of Devil in a Blue Dress, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Mr. Mom. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.